Start para. This is one of those harmonious occasions that lend grace to Parliament life, and I think the occasion merits it. No one is so enthusiastic or so blind about this matter as not to agree that although this is the right road, it is not the whole of the road. It is quite clear, looking at this bill, that there are still visions of the old neighborhood, and even lying ahead, one can see signs of things in the old legislation which I am perfectly certain the minister will want to get rid of as soon as he can. I too would like to give my congratulations and praise to the minister relating to the work and success he has had in connection with this bill. It is perfectly true, as the right honorable gentleman has said, that he has been ably assisted and seconded by his parliamentary secretary, and there is no doubt that all of us who took part in the standing committee proceedings can say with true and pleasure that this is a better bill because of the personalities of the minister and of his parliamentary secretary. Para. The effect of the bill is undoubtedly a revolutionary one. In spite of the qualifications that have to be made, it has been said by one of my honorable friends that it is unique to call upon the workman to make a contribution even in a social insurance scheme. There may be two opinions about that, as there usually are about most things, but I am not at all certain in my own mind that it is not both an equitable and a practical position. First of all, it means that the employer ceases to be responsible for resulting from accidents to a man whilst in his employment. I am not quite sure, on perfectly just and logical grounds, that so long as it cannot be shown that the employer himself was not in any way responsible for the injury or the accident which occurred, in equity he ought to be called upon to pay the necessary compensation or damages that result. However, it must be remembered that this bill does not divest the employer of his responsibility or liability if he himself is negligent, and that negligence is the cause of the accident. It is only fair that members of the House and the public outside should realize that it is not a correct statement to make that the employer is being divested of liability. He still remains liable if he himself is either in a way of negligence in connection with his property or his machinery, or if he contravenes any statutory or other regulation that controls the carrying out of particular work responsible for the accident. It should be seen that every man gets his benefit without taste, and very often the terror of legal proceedings. Stop.